Good morning and namaste. Welcome to the Creative Flame. Welcome from me, myself, and I. So what did you guys do this year? I did a little exploring.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
I just hung out in the garage puttering. 2017 is over, and what a year it was. Yeah, we shot a wedding. Don't forget the Imaginarium, man. Yeah, I can hardly wait to 2018 Imaginarium. If you get the chance, you need to go. Yep, hung out with Frank at the Dragon's Realm. Grand opening, that was really cool. A lot of people showed up, awesome. Any New Year's resolutions? I'm just going to do a lot of networking this year. I want to finalize the Gem of Souls and a couple other writing projects. Yep, I think it's going to be a busy year. Going to finish up college in October. So what are you all doing for this year? Let us know in the comments. Well, I try not to have too many expectations when I buy a book. I had a little one on this one where, I know Jenny, his wife, takes really good pictures. So I was expecting a few more photos in the book. There were some photos in there, they were well shot, but it wasn't as many as I was expecting. Setting that aside, it's still a really good book. I mean, a really good book. If you're into ghost stories or anything like that, this is a investigations. Anything like that, this is a book to have. It's not just a collection of ghost stories. It gives you a history of each location and the actual accounts of what may be going on there. So, I learned a lot about the history of Kentucky by reading this. It's not a big read. I think it took me 2 days, but it was well written and a very good book. So if you're into any of that, ghosts, investigations, history, great book to have. So I had a creative lined up for this month, but unfortunately their health took a turn for the worse. I believe they'll recover quickly. We hope they recover quickly, and we'll have them at a later time. I reached out to another creative, but unfortunately due to the holidays, I wasn't able to reach them at the time of the filming. I like to spotlight or share the work of other creatives. Yeah, it's a little bit of a competition because we're building a business, a brand. We want to sell our material, but you know, we're also a family, a tribe. You know, so I want to shout out to those that, you know, do really awesome work, and you know, that's the whole point of the Creative Spotlight.
There ain't none.
Man, that's brutal. That's not exactly true. We're on a long journey, but we are starting to see samples of what may be coming for us.
How so?
Well, we're talking to a publisher about doing artwork for author books. Man, it'd be nice if we could get out of the truck by the end of 2018. Who knows? We have a long track ahead of us. It may be possible. We'll just have to wait and see. So you have to forgive this next part. I have a teleprompter program. I really like it. But I don't have the glass and hardware yet in front of the camera so I can read it directly. So that's why some of my dialogue is not so smooth. This is a rather 2 paragraphs, so I'd rather read it from the screen. Hopefully I'll be able to add the hardware I need in front of the camera here shortly, but that's the point of this, is we're growing, we're learning. On the photography end of things, we've tried 2 different programs, Thumbtack and Velocity. Thumbtack is a fail in my book. I was on it for several months. The biggest problem I feel is it really undercuts the value of photographers. Those looking to hire a photographer really don't understand the time, the labor, and the cost going into an actual photo shoot. So their price range is often far less than what I can do without taking a loss on the project. There are also photographers on the service that are bidding lower than what is posted. Kind of cutthroat if you ask me. I'm sure if you plan enough jobs close enough to each other for a single day shoot, you may make some money. However, this would require 100% of my time, and I was looking only for this to pick up a few jobs here and there to fill a few gaps. So I'm finally passing on the service. It's just not worthwhile to me. The next program is fairly new to me. It's Velocity. I've only been on there a month or 2, but I live in an area that's not highly populated. What happens is the bank or a real estate agent call up this company and say, hey, we need photos of this property. And they send me an email and I go out and take the photos. But I live in such a small town that I really haven't picked up any work from them yet. But I've been reading the comments and talking to people, and the people that are on the service really say it's a good job. So I'm going to keep it in my pocket and hold on to it and keep trying for a while. It's not a fail on their end. I don't think it's a bad program. It's just I don't live in an area where it really works really well. That's it for this episode of The Creative Flame. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment of where I can improve, what you liked, what you didn't like. You know, I had problems with the green screen still because I don't have the proper lights, but I'm slowly getting there. You know, it'll be a little step at a time. You know, please stop by my Patreon page. You know, I'm not looking to get rich from Patreon. Patreon will help. I have a decent job as a truck driver. I want to get away from truck driving, but I still have to support my family. So truck driving is going to be another year or 2 before I go full-time independent creative. But in the meantime, the Patreon page helps pay for equipment like the glass for the camera so I can read the teleprompter. It'll help with lights for the green screen. You know, it'll improve some of the quality of what I'm doing. But, you know, so please stop by. That sounded kind of desperate.